of addition of vector no deta munga sawayu resultant vector wayu ba or da munga sana denote ko ba. This is actually denoted by what shabas, this is actually denoted by r vector. ठीक था कनादा याद रखिएगा the resultant vector munga संगा define को. How we will define the resultant vector shabas, how we will define the resultant vector. याद रखिएगा resultant vector munga से define को, it is a single vector shabas, it is a single vector, it is a single vector याद रखिएगा which obtain is a result of addition of vectors shabas and will have shabas and will have the same effect and will have the same effect is the combined effect of all aiding vectors this is actually called this is called resultant vector shabas. It is a single vector. So kya don? Very good shabas. It is a single vector. It is a single vector Abdurrahman. Chikam ba obtained ki ba. The super result ki. Why kana? Is a result of addition of vectors and will have the same effect as the combined effect of all aiding vectors. So this is actually called what? याद रखिएगा, this is actually called resultant vector mun deta wai. This is actually called resultant vector. Zata sulak poyom ha. Zasabema the resultant vector basabai ba hum agumra ba effect bawi hum agumra basabai shabas asar bawi is the combined effect is the of all aiding vectors. So this is actually called what shabas? Resultant vector. Like zata sulak ye example dar ko. Tasu mate khabaro ko ye example. Shabas. Tasu mate da why कि force is a vector quantity or force is scalar. It's a vector quantity. Abdullah defa gora. This is a mass. Mato gore shabas. This is a mass. But the mass ban yo force mung la gole F1 vector or bal pe mung force la gole de F2 vector shabas. F2 vector shabas. Da dwara forces mung padi mass bandi la gole di kha. Yo sa de shabas. F1 vector shabas bal sa de mung sara F2 vector. Us de khwa gore kha. The dwanu chikam de kana chacha F1 vector or F2 vector combinedly ne dekana padi mass ki sumra acceleration पैदा को padi mass की acceleration पैदा को 2 meter per second square. So the acceleration ta asal ki effect wele की the forces. The acceleration us asal किसे दे? It's a effect of the two forces F1 vector and F2 vector. उस बात तासु गोरे खा. तासु da forces lyrical omega mass lekha. The mass is remain same. The mass is remain same. Tasu bazan poya wai kha. The mass is remain same. Us padi bani ta da yo force lagole de. Da force is an la lagole de. F vector da danum de. Da force ta lyrical kha. Us pita da force lagolo F vector. The F vector ne de kana dam padi mass is change ya the mass is remain same. The mass is remain same. Us de mass si de kana dim padi omakka de force kam de dim pa mass की acceleration पैदा को 2 meter per second square. No tasu mata da wai the de dwano forces the de dwano vectors combine effect the sa barabar او the zan la effect the sa barabar de. No tasu mata da wai the de dwano چې کم combine effect de او د چې کم ځان له effect نو خپل کې برابر دی کنه دی. No yes. No اوس به دی F vector ته موږ څه وایو راته it will be the resultant vector of F1 vector and F2 vector. دا د دې دوه موږ سره څه شو شاباس resultant vector شو. نو تاسو ماته دا وایي دلته ما سره دا F vector چې کم دی کنه دا څوک شو ما سره resultant vector شو او دا د چا resultant vector دی وایي راته the F1 vector plus F2 vector resultant vector دی. نو ما دلته څه لیکلي how we define the resultant vector It is a single vector. Resultant vector will be a single vector. It is a single vector, Sayyid Rehan, which obtained as a result of addition of vector. जो आप हासिल करोगे, कब हासिल करोगे? As a result of addition of vectors. आप vector नहीं कहोगे, vectors कहोगे, and will have the same effect. और उसका उतना ही असर होगा as the combined effect of all aiding vectors. So this is actually called word, याद रखिएगा, this is actually called resultant vector मंग देता वायु. ठीक था कहना था. उस दिल तसलक लिखल वालम facts about resultant vector. शाबाश. Facts about a resultant vector. हाँ. Facts about resultant vector. शाबाश. याद रखिएगा, we have some facts about resultant vector. वाउरी खा पहले fact. शाबाश. पहले fact. वाउरी. शाबाश. Facts. The effect of resultant vector, शाबाश, will be equal, the topic like says that will be equal to the combined effect, will be equal to the combined effect of all aiding vectors. Shabash. The effect of resultant vector will be equal to the combined effect of all aiding vectors. Shabash. Da khuma bar bar do weli. Dwem khabara wori. The magnitude. What? The magnitude. Shabash. The magnitude. Wori. The magnitude of resultant vector. The magnitude of resultant vector, याद रखिएगा, will be either equal or less. Will be either से शाबाश equal or less than the sum of magnitude of aiding vectors. Shabash. Shabash. A. The resultant vector magnitude. बात लोगों को रही है. Please शाबाश. The magnitude. शाबाश सुधा खबर इस दका कोई गई क्या? Shabash. The magnitude of resultant vector will be either equal या बराबर बवी और या बसबई बा less बवी. चाना बा less बई. Then the sum of the magnitude of shabash of aiding vectors. तासो चिकम vectors 8 कवई. सकवई? Very good shabash. दागे चिकम the magnitude sum राशि. सराशि? No, the resultant vector magnitude बया दागे बराबर बवी और या बदागे ना कम बई बा. ज़्यादा शिकी दे मुसरा. नो जब असंगली कम शाबाश. The resultant vector magnitude वजह न ज़ाहिर कम हुआ इराता. R vector mode न ज़ाहिर कम करना. शाबाश. सही था? R vector mode बमाता सुशो के शाबाश. The magnitude of the resultant vector. No da ba ya barabar bavi or ya ba less bai. Ya ba barabar bavi or ya ba sabai ba. Alaka gora dekho focus usa. Less bai. Chana ba less bai. Magnitude the sum na. Lakata A vector or B vector 8k. No da the magnitude chikam sum razi kana. Ya sate the resultant vector magnitude ba ya da barabar bavi. और या बदागे ना मंगसरा कम बई बा. No, the magnitude of the resultant vector. Wow, the magnitude of the